What do you mean? You know what to do? Thank you. I mean, when the next trial gets started, there's no way I'm just going to sit in the courtroom and hope.
Well, what can you do?
Todd, Zach, and Powell raped me. I was their victim, but that doesn't mean I have to keep being their victim. Todd, you are not their victim. I am, as long as I sit there and hold my breath and pray that somehow, some way, the truth is going to come out. I have to help prove that they're guilty.
How?
Whatever it takes. It's got to help Hank. All of us want to help. We all do. But I don't think that there's anything else we can do for Hank except for be supportive, honey. I think he's got it pretty much covered.
What do you have in mind?
There is still one very important piece of evidence that's out there somewhere.
A sweatband.
Right. Sweatband that they jammed into my mouth when they raped me, that has my blood and saliva on it, and the one that I am somehow, some way, gonna find. Hey, guys, come on in. You're right on time.
Well, you said it was important.
It is important. We need your help. We?
Morning, Rachel. Kevin?
Morning.
Wait, hey. When you called me last night and you said Marty wanted to look for more proof, I didn't realize we'd get asked in. That's what this is about, I assume?
Yeah, you bet it is. We're going to get that proof. We're going to give it to Rachel's father so he can use it in the new trial.
And this time the guys who raped Marty won't be smiling when they walk out of court.
What do you say, Rachel?
I say we're in.
You heard the lady. Where do we start, Sway?
Listen to Marty, it's her plan.
I'm tired of being the victim. From now on, I'm in charge. I'm going to get those three guys, and I'm going to make them pay. You know, maybe I lost it when I attacked Todd in the courtroom, but it made me realize that I can't just curl up under the covers and hide for the rest of my life. I mean, that's what my life has been like ever since the rape. I've been tentative and terrified, but no more. I mean, if your mother can practically sacrifice her career to cause a mistrial, then I'm going to find the courage to fight for my rights.
I have never been more proud of my mom.
Yeah. Those guys, they would have been acquitted had she not gotten that mistrial. She's given us this chance to go out there and find that evidence, the proof, whatever it is, so this time we can make sure that Todd, Zach, and Powell are found guilty.
Well, it sounds like you've already got some ideas.
Yeah, Swede and I have a few options in mind.
And they all point to the same thing. Like General Robert E. Lee said, divide and conquer.
That was Julius Caesar.
Actually, it's Machiavelli, but it's the right idea. We have to break up that happy trio, and that means going after the most vulnerable member.
Powell, Lord, the third.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's obvious that my cousin has been going through some personal trouble the past few weeks, but so far he has not turned his back on his fraternity brothers.
So far. We think we know how to change his mind.
And that's where we come in.
Listen, Kevin, if it's a problem for you, I understand. I mean, he's your family and everything.
Just tell me what I have to do.
Help find the evidence. The physical proof that force was used against Marty. And that means...
Kevin's sweatband.
The sweatband they stuffed in my mouth the night they raped me. Same sweatband that mysteriously disappeared. Find that, and Powell will crack. I know it. He wants to confess, but something's stopping him.
He's scared of Todd.
No, it's not just that. Powell's never really known who he is, and unfortunately, being with Zach and Todd, it's given him an identity.
I refuse to make Powell the victim here.
Believe me, I agree, but Kevin has a point. Powell has to choose between his loyalty to Todd and his own self-respect.
And we can force that choice by showing him the evidence that'll put him away.
Yes, if we can find it.
And I think I know how we can do that. We're gonna need some backup.
You got it. Where do we start?
There was one person at the spring fling that was completely sober, who also happens to be the same guy who saw Zach and Powell digging around in the woods behind the KAD house.
Milton.
The nerdy guy with the pens in his pocket.
Yeah. We go to Milton. We treat him like one of the guys. He loves that. Maybe he'll show us where he saw Powell and Zach digging around out there. Because I have a feeling that's where they unloaded the sweatband.
That's a long shot. But let's face it, it's the only shot we have right now.
Yeah, but make sure you don't let him know what's going on. I mean, he's still a member of the KAD fraternity. And if his frat brother Todd finds out that that's what you're looking for, the sweatband...
Don't worry about it. We'll keep it hush-hush. Wait, let's go.
After you.
Good luck.
All right.
Hey, good hunting.
Now, what if they find that evidence? My father could use it in the new case.
We can't tell your parents. I'm sorry. It's not like it's illegal or anything, but I want to keep this strictly secret.
Marty.
No, you've got to promise me. Can you do that? Butler, you can tell your readers that I'm glad there's going to be a new trial. And at this time, I'm confident that justice will be served. Yes, ma'am, that's a quote. Thank you. Goodbye.
I like this new attitude.
Yeah, well, no more being scared of the press, the public, or anyone.
Now, does that include Todd?
Especially him. Maybe I went nuts, but, Rachel, I'm not sorry I did.
He deserved it.
Not only that, I deserved it. I've been keeping this anger inside for so long, turning it against myself. When I finally let it go, I realized I can use it.
Are you sure that you don't want my father's office to know about this, or my mom?
I know it's hard to understand, and it's difficult to explain. I want to do this on my own. It's like I have to fight my own fight.
No problem. You know, I think it's great. I mean, you taking charge like this? I really admire you.
Funny, isn't it?
What?
We've become friends.
Oh, yeah. We started as enemies and ended up friends.
One good thing that came out of this trial, I realize I'm not alone.
Swade is on your side, that's for sure.
Yeah, but not only him, people I didn't even imagine, like Kevin. I accuse him of rape, drag his name through the mud, and he still forgives me. Pretty incredible guy. If you didn't already notice.
Oh, I noticed.
Morning, Wanda. This guy named Milton.
No, morning me, Kevin Buchanan. How come I have to read about it in the paper?
Read what?
Read what the whole excitement about the trial, or should I say the mistrial. Now, my friends and my family have been raked over the coals for a month, and what for?
Well, it's not over yet.
Yes, ma'am. This case is far from closed.
What is that supposed to mean, Mr. Pruitt?
We can't really go into it right now, but there will be another trial, I can tell you that, and hopefully this time...
I got your message. I came as quick as I... Hey, I know you. He's the guy who punched Todd. You know, violence is never
Milton,
the answer.
don't worry, all right? He's one of the good guys. Why don't you grab a seat?
Yeah.
Milton, look, I'll get right to the point. We need your help solving a crime. Now, it's a very complicated crime, and it requires a brilliant mind to help unravel the clues. Of course, if you're not interested...
No, Kevin, I'm honored you thought of me. What can I do?
Well, first of all, we've got to make sure we can trust you. Everything we say has to be kept strictly confidential.
Man to man to man.
All right. Now, I realize you're still a member of KAD. What are your feelings on Todd Manning?
He's a Neanderthal. You can hear his knuckles scrape the ground when he walks.
And how do you feel about his buddies, Zach and Powell?
They're worse. They're Cro-Magnon. But what does that have to do with... Wait. You want me to help you prove that they committed that act against Marty Saybrook?
He's got a mind like a super crier. I told you that. Didn't I tell you that?
It's almost scary.
Okay. The DA will, in fact, try them again and convict them if we can bring in new evidence. Now, that's where you come in. Will you show us where you saw Zach and Powell digging around out in the woods?
You mean for Powell's fraternity ring?
Look, it's obvious you're one of the good guys, so we're just going to level with you.
It wasn't his ring they were looking for, Milton.
Of course. An incriminating clue.
I should have deduced it.
Well, don't just sit there, gentlemen.